So, I'm pretty sad this is the last video of my jazz collection that I'm going to do. We've arrived at the last crate, and I want to thank everyone who's been watching. And it's been kind of nice to have something to do in the evenings. And I still have my prog and psych collection that I started before this, so maybe I'll finish that. And I have some crates with ordinary pop and rock stuff, as you can see. So I don't know, maybe I'll go through my entire collection. But the jazz records. So we have to be at W, more weather report. I think the Body Electric. Mysterious Traveler, really good. Black Market, also good. Is this the first one with Pastorius? Yeah, I think so, at least. And then we have Heavy Weather, really good. And the live record 830, which is also good. So essential fusion records. You can probably pick anyone up, and it's high quality, like cheap heat. Eberhard Weber, Silent Feet on ECM. Very sparse and yeah, not for everyone, I think. Ben Webster, I got some free Ben Webster records many moons ago. This is with Nils Henning Øster Pedersen, Alexiel, and Denny Drew on Black Lion, Midnight at Montmartre in Denmark. Next one is Oscar Peterson and Ben Webster, and then Ben Webster meets Don Byas. I listened to all three of the Ben Websters today, and I have to say this one was my favorite, actually. On MPS, once again. Okay, moving on to Soulmates, Ben Webster and Jo Savignol. This is really good. And then we have Saki with Spignev Humpty. I have no idea. Bought it for $1 way back. Can't really remember how it sounds. La Savannah Trio. This is a good Swedish jazz record. A little bit freer. GNU High with Kenny Wheeler and Keith Jarrett, Dave Holland, Jack DeJohnette. This is essential ECM stuff. If you don't have this, get it. It's awesome. Lenny White, Venusian Summer. If not a 10 out of 10, at least a hard 7 or an 8 out of 10. I like it a lot. Tony Williams, a favorite of mine, one of my favorite drummers. This is with Bobby Hutchinson, Herbie Hancock, Sam Rivers, Gary Peacock, Ron Carter, the Who's Who. Springtime, spring, and then Emergency. I love this. And Tony Williams' Lifetime, Turn It Over, with Jack Bruce and John McLaughlin. I'm not a completist. I have Lifetime's Believe It also, which is just so. Moving on to Miroslav Vitus, Mountain in the Clouds, also with John McLaughlin, but also with Joe Henderson, Herbie Hancock, Jack DeJohnette, and Joe Chambers. This comes also with a different sleeve. Again, cheap heat. This is almost a 10 in my book. I love that record. First Meeting on ECM. Oh, that's good. This is lousy. Phil Woods. I got this because of the drummer, maybe? No, the bass. Henry Taxier is on this, so I thought maybe it's nothing like Henry Taxier's record at all. Not good. Three Blind Mice, Summertime. This is Shoshi Yamamoto Trio, 1976. Great, very mellow Japanese jazz record. This is Stamo Yamashita's Something with Aldo Miola and Klaus Schulze. Yeah, can't remember how that sounds. Not this either. But it was pretty good. I think $1-2. I mean, they are cheap. Press and Teddy, classic jazz record. And you have Press Sweets, also Les Young, Harry Edison. Moving on, this is Les Young's Dalvin Sessions. Once again, the Blue Note kind of compilations, reissue series. These are good. I mean, they are good, and you can find them dirt cheap. Classic Blue Note Unity. Larry Young, great. And Savignol's self-titled, also classic. Then we move on to Swedish Monica Zetterlund. One of the finest Swedish covers, in my opinion. She's stunning on this. Great. And I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Monica Zetterlund. I have to be honest. And the earlier the material it is, the worse. But the later stuff is crap. I'm like, this is like swearing in church, because a lot of people loves Monica Zetterlund. This is the best one, Waltz for Debbie with Bill Evans, and it's a classic. And there's one of the Monica Zetterlund, one of the later records, 80s, I think, 89. But highly overrated, I have to say, like really highly overrated. But I'm not a huge fan of vocal jazz, so I will get the entire Swedish jazz collecting elite all over my ass right now. But I mean, shit, my opinion. And the last one of my favorites. I wish I had more with John Zorn. I love his records, and this is the best one, Naked City. Another Naked City record, Tochi Garden, also really good. And the Ornette Coleman tribute, Spy vs. Spy. Plays the music of Ornette Coleman, great stuff. And the Big Gun Down, fantastic. John Zorn plays the music of Ennio Morricone. I mean, how can you go wrong with those records? Cobra, new installment in my collection on Hat Hot Records. Really innovating. Not the best one, but yeah. And this is signed. A Glenn Miller is missing by Rune Överman. And my last record in my jazz collection is this one. This is Getting to Know You All by Lester Bowie, Dave Burrell, Albert Mangeloff, Eje Thelin, Roscoe Mitchell, Joseph Jarman, Terry Ripdahl, Karin Krog, John Sermon, recorded at the Baden Free Jazz Meeting. And I think I put this like way in the back because I didn't know where to file it. Great cover. So yeah, that's it. That's all the jazz records. These crates here, 1, 2, 3, 4, is Swedish prog and psych, and there is some Swedish jazz records, definitely jazz records that I could show you, like Pop Workshop, for instance. It's a fusion record, but I've stored some of the jazz here because if they are in a Swedish prog book that I have, I store them in the prog section. So that's why. So maybe I'll do that someday. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment if you have any questions, and talk to you soon in another video. Night. Bye.